The sea is a graveyard of dreams. In 2024, hundreds of voices cried out into the evening, swallowed by waves that showed no mercy. Men, women, and children who had sold everything for a chance at hope vanished beneath the surface, leaving only silence and broken wood drifting in the tide. But in that silence, one man refused to surrender. His name was Hassan Ali, a father of 3 from Punjab, Pakistan. This is not fiction. This is a true story, documented by Al Jazeera. And what you are hearing is a documentary narration based on real events. Hassan Ali's survival is not legend, it is fact. A testimony of human endurance and a warning to the world. Never, ever take this route. It is death. Hassan Ali wanted dignity for his children. Work was scarce. Debts grew heavy, and hope seemed far away. Each day he looked at their faces and felt the weight of promises he could not keep. Then came the smugglers. First whispers through neighbors who had heard of the route, then direct contact with men who spoke of Europe as if it were a land of endless opportunity. They promised jobs waiting for him, a steady income, and a good life where his children would never know hunger again. They painted Europe as a place of safety, where debts would vanish and dignity would be restored. For $7,000, they offered passage across the Mediterranean. Hassan believed them, because a father must believe in something when his children's future is at stake. He borrowed money, sold his land, and placed everything he had into their hands. Guided step by step, he left his village, traveled through hidden routes, and moved quietly across borders until he reached the coast. There, under fading light, Hassan was led to a boat crowded with hundreds of souls. The vessel was fragile, rust and wood against the vast sea. Hassan stepped aboard, silent but determined, carrying only the vision of his children's future. A vision built on promises of opportunity and a better life. They boarded the boat at the southern coast near Libya, a fragile fishing vessel repurposed by smugglers. It was made of rusted metal and rotting wood, never built to carry hundreds of souls. Yet more than 200 men, women, and children pressed shoulder to shoulder, desperate for Europe. The smugglers shouted promises of safety, urging them to stay calm as the pilot started the engine. The boat pushed away from shore, leaving the coast behind, heading into the vast Mediterranean Sea. The journey ahead was merciless. To reach Europe, they would have to cross nearly 300 kilometers of open water, a stretch with no shelter, no food, no certainty. Few thought about the dangers, the storms, the cold, the hunger that would gnaw at them in the middle of the sea. They thought only of the promise of jobs, of opportunity, of a better life waiting beyond the horizon. As the hours passed, the evening grew heavy, the sea restless. The boat creaked under the weight of too many bodies. Mothers held children close, men whispered prayers, and fear spread quietly among them. Screams filled the air, and panic spread. Another wave followed, stronger, heavier, and the vessel gave way. It capsized, throwing men, women, and children into the freezing water. Hassan was hurled into the sea, swallowed by the cold. Around him, voices cried out, then vanished beneath the waves. Mothers screamed for children they could not reach. Men fought to stay afloat, and the pilot disappeared into chaos. Lifeless bodies floated, and the evening became a graveyard of hope. Each wave a threat to pull him under. In the darkness, he saw his children's faces, their laughter, their innocence, their future. It was the only light left in his mind. He whispered their names, forcing himself to stay awake. Every time the sea tried to drag him beneath, he fought back, clinging tighter to the wood, lifting his head above the water. After some time in the water, merchant navy ships and the Greek Coast Guard had launched a massive rescue near Crete. Hassan's grip was almost gone, but he felt the rope thrown from a cargo ship. He held onto it with his life. He was the first pulled aboard. More than 200 people were rescued, but dozens remained missing. At least 5 lives were confirmed lost, including Hassan's compatriots from Pakistan. Authorities said 5 Pakistanis had died, 47 were rescued, and at least 35 remained missing. For Hassan, survival came at the cost of $7,000 and the lives of many of his compatriots. He called it a miracle, but also a warning. Never, ever take this route. It is death. Thank you for watching XWZ. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Your support inspires us to keep bringing you powerful stories based on true events. See you in the next documentary stories.